Hey guys, today I want to talk a bit about my all-time favorites, makeup products that I really like, but not the ones that I tried the past year, 2018. So let's get straight into it. First, as I mentioned before, I don't really have a favorite primer, except for the one that I of course mentioned in my 2018 makeup favorites. My a favorite foundation that wasn't in that video because I've tried it prior to that is Holika Pate BB cream in basically the type is moisturizing. They have several types, several colors. I mean the colors of the tubes that the product comes in. There's yellow, maybe pink, but this is I think the best rated one, and that's the one I really like. I finished this BB cream in my Makeup Empties, and this is a backup. It's a very full coverage, thick BB cream. Korean BB cream are not a lightweight BB cream that you might think of. Korean BB creams are actually very full coverage foundations. Yes, this is a very liquidy but very full coverage. It literally covers everything on your skin, and the shade is pretty fair, so it will fit for people who can't usually find their foundation shade because they're pale. In general, if you have that problem, please pay some attention maybe to Korean makeup industry, because they have foundation, basically base products for pale skin. Almost all of them are very pale. I mean the products they release, and of course they don't have extensive shade ranges. Unfortunately, they don't pay attention to other demographics. There are not white looking people, white looking Koreans, even Koreans that are a bit of a darker complexion than the beauty standard is. Makeup companies don't seem to release foundation shades even for those people in Korea, as far as I know, because beauty industry in Korea has a lot of nuances from what I know. But the quality of the products is amazing. The prices are extremely affordable, so that's why I recommend this affordable BB cream, which is my favorite. Then I would like to talk a bit about concealers. I can't find my favorite all-time favorite Holy Grail concealer, unfortunately. Must have fell somewhere, but basically my favorite concealer of all times is LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Porcelain. It's also a fair concealer that does a perfect job of lightening the areas under the eyes. Yeah, I think they have several shades in their shade range. I've seen the darker, deeper shades. I'm not wearing that concealer right now, unfortunately, because I cannot find it. I'm wearing ColourPop No Filter concealer, which is okay in my opinion, but it doesn't get that job done that LA Girl one does. I don't see any highlighting under my eyes, and also that concealer that I have oxidizes, and it's not really light enough for me to be creating that contrast under the eye. I don't have the very light one because I bought it when it was first released, and they extended their shade range only after, and then they added a white and a deep concealer just as adjusters. I've tried a lot of concealers in my life. I was wearing concealer even before I got heavily into makeup. I've tried Catrice famous concealer, Catrice Camouflage it's called. I've tried Max Factor concealer pan, which is like a twist up. I'm not sure how it's called. I've tried Maybelline, what was it? I think it was the Super Stay Concealer. It was old. I mean, I tried it a long time ago. Yeah, so I've also tried newer ones, which I only tried this year. But my point is, of all the concealers that I've tried in my whole entire life, even when I was a teenager and everything, LA Girl is the best concealer I've ever found. I love it. It's also affordable. It works amazing. A lot of people really like it, and it's of course well worth it. Then I would like to talk, I guess, about other complexion products. I have this Zoe Rose Gold blush kit, I would say. Yeah, it's called blush palette. A lot of people also have it and recommend it, but I'm not sure if Zoeva has this on their website. Sorry, I'm touching my eye. Yeah, but I don't know why wouldn't they, because rose gold and brush set is also on the website, I think, and this is one of their best-selling products. So I would be very sad to know for sure that it's limited edition. But basically, this is a blush palette. This is a blush. It's rose gold blush, very nice orgasm-like. This is a highlighter. It's white, so that shifts yellow gold. Very interesting. Very nice for summer. Very nice in general. This is my favorite product out of 3, even though those 2 I do love a lot. This is a bronzer, which is called Heavy Crown. You can see that I used a lot of this. It's a very cool tone taupe shade, perfect for contouring. It's said to be a dupe of Kevyn Aucoin medium or light sculpting powder, which is Kevyn Aucoin's bestseller, which also a lot of people love. Yeah, I have used this for 2 years. I've taken this traveling with me. Every time I went traveling, I took this one. Yeah, Zoeva is an amazing brand. It's also affordable. It's not, in my opinion, it's not cheap. It's not very drugstore price like, in my opinion, of course, but it's of course affordable, and the price, I mean, the quality that you get for the price is amazing, outstanding, including of course the eyeshadow palettes. But I wouldn't say Zoeva palettes that I have 2 would be my holy grails, because the color selection is not something that inspires me, but of course I love them. The quality is really nice. More complexion products I would like to talk about. Yes, one of them in this small magnetic palette from Shop Miss A, and it would be this blush. It's a nude blush. Oh my god, nude mauvey blush is what I love. This is I think might be one of the few, or maybe the only one, nude blush that I have. Nude blush is my favorite. If I could only use one blush, I would use this type of color. It's very flattering, I think, on people and on my skin tone specifically. Now I'm using another blush most of the time because I'm trying to pan it, and I have been using that one for also 1.5 years daily, every time I do my makeup, but there is no pen. But it's basically it's a pink blush. It is not something that makes my heart beat faster, but this color is basically what does. It's from Shop Miss A, the single blush in the color Ray. I've used it a lot. I love it very much. I'm gonna continue loving it, of course. The formula is amazing, looks perfect on the skin, gorgeous. Then I have a lot of eye products. Yes. First of all, I would like to talk maybe about this blush. Sorry, this eyeshadow. It's also from Shop Miss A. It's a baked eyeshadow by the brand Giove. It's this beautiful green baked eyeshadow. Has quite a lot of product. It's a dome. Really like it. I love green eyeshadow. I loved it before it became a bit of a trend lately, as you know. If you follow indie brands and the influencers who do colorful looks, basically I've always loved green. Green is a beautiful color. Yes. Then speaking of green, I would like to talk about this eyeshadow palette. This was my favorite eyeshadow palette of last year. I mean, the year before that, 2017. I still really love it now because the color scheme is amazing. It's the best eyeshadow palette in terms of color scheme. I just this has my heart. This is a white that shifts gold. This is a gray, like gray shimmer. I love gray shimmers. I love gray eyeshadow. I think gray eyeshadow looks so good on me. It looks so nice on brown eyes, but I'm pretty sure it looks perfect on all the other eye colors. Gray shadow was very popular maybe in the beginning of 2000s. For example, I'm watching the TV show Ugly Betty, and it has girls that are wearing makeup there have a lot of gray, silvery, blue eyeshadow. Yeah, I'm still wearing that. I don't think gray is outdated. I think it's a perfect neutral color. It looks perfect in conjunction with a lot of colors, and yeah, it fits in this palette, and it's unusual. It's not brown. Then this is like maybe a seafoam shimmery green. Beautiful color, not the one that you would see a lot. Then this is like a sea blue. It's not navy because it's a bit lighter. Then this is a beautiful lime gold shimmery color. Amazing color scheme. Like I said, this is a bit of aquamarine teal shimmer. This is forest green, and this is very dark navy blue. This is an eyeshadow from the brand Clean Color, from the series of palettes Femme Advice, and this is in the color for Be Fearless is the name of this little palette. I got it on Shop Miss A. I still use it to the day. I've never seen anything with a color scheme that would come close to this, that would compare. Maybe a Blush Tribe has seen it too, but that's, of course, is gonna cost more than $1, which this one costs. And I don't know if I'm right, but I think Blush Tribe has more blues than it has greens, and this has more greens, which I love. I love blues, but greens are so much more amazing colors for me. But of course I love them both. Yeah, the formula is not the best, but those are shimmers. Shimmers are workable always. This is an all shimmer palette. The formula is not horrible, but it's just not the best. Yes, I'm very happy to have this palette. I didn't even know I was gonna love it that much when I first got it. I don't even know why I got it, because then speaking of green, I would like to talk about this eyeshadow palette. This was my favorite eyeshadow palette of last year. I mean, the year before that, 2017. I still really love it now because the color scheme is amazing. It's the best eyeshadow palette in terms of color scheme. I just this has my heart. This is a white that shifts gold. This is a gray, like gray shimmer. I love gray shimmers. I love gray eyeshadow. I think gray eyeshadow looks so good on me. It looks so nice on brown eyes, but I'm pretty sure it looks perfect on all the other eye colors. Gray shadow was very popular maybe in the beginning of 2000s. For example, I'm watching the TV show Ugly Betty, and it has girls that are wearing makeup there, have a lot of gray, silvery, blue eyeshadow. Yeah, I'm still wearing that. I don't think gray is outdated. I think it's a perfect neutral color. It looks perfect in conjunction with a lot of colors, and yeah, it fits in this palette, and it's unusual. It's not brown. Then this is like maybe a seafoam shimmery green. Beautiful color, not the one that you would see a lot. Then this is like a sea blue. It's not navy because it's a bit lighter. Then this is a beautiful lime gold shimmery color. Amazing color scheme. Like I said, this is a bit of aquamarine teal shimmer. This is forest green, and this is very dark navy blue. This is an eyeshadow from the brand Clean Color, from the series of palettes Femme Advice, and this is in the color for Be Fearless is the name of this little palette. I got it on Shop Miss A. I still use it to the day. I've never seen anything with a color scheme that would come close to this, that would compare. Maybe a Blush Tribe has seen it too, but that's, of course, is gonna cost more than $1, which this one costs. And I don't know if I'm right, but I think Blush Tribe has more blues than it has greens, and this has more greens, which I love. I love blues, but greens are so much more amazing colors for me. But of course I love them both. Yeah, the formula is not the best, but those are shimmers. Shimmers are workable always. This is an all shimmer palette. The formula is not horrible, but I mean, for the price and the quality, it's perfect for someone poor like me, especially how poor I was when I discovered the website, and years after, you can say. Yeah, so that was a great discovery for me. Yeah, so this is their A2O liquid eyeshadow glow. This is in the shade Sigh, and it's a liquid green eyeshadow. Oh no, looks like it is getting dry. No, it's good. I'm still gonna use it. I love it. This says you will not be able to see very well, but I will insert a different video with swatches, I think. Yeah, but this is the color. It's muted shimmery metallic green. It's not glittery. Those liquid eyeshadows by A2O are not dupes for Stila liquid glitters because they're not glittery. They're just shimmery. But they look very nice on the eye, and you can create different looks with them. You can put an accent with them in the outer corner or whatever. You can use them as a liner. So that I love. The rest, what I have in my Holy Grail little box are lip products. Okay, to take a break from Shop Missy, I will talk about Colourpop. This is Ultra Matte liquid lipstick by Colourpop in Aquarius 2. It's a very famous nude by Colourpop. I love Colourpop Ultra Mattes. I know they get a lot of criticism, but for the price I think they're amazing, and also they are very long lasting in my experience. Once I had my liquid lipstick by Colourpop on for 12 hours and it didn't budge, nothing happened to it, didn't fade. I ate a bit that day, like a cup of tea and a pancake. Yeah, I love them for the longevity, how much they are, how accessible, because Colourpop ships worldwide, and yeah, I think that's amazing of Colourpop. So Aquarius 2 is of course the color they created in collaboration with Kathleen Lights, which was their first collaboration. It's a very famous nude. I love it. I love Colourpop nudes, but of course those the nuance is that the color of the tube is not the color of the real lipstick, and also the color of the lipstick wet is not the color that it will dry down, so they will always be a bit darker than in the tube and then when they're still wet, when you're still applying them. Another Colourpop liquid lipstick that I love, which is my all-time favorite, which I have been using for several years also, is the Colourpop Times Square. It's another nude, brownish nude. They are a bit similar, but not extremely. The more the closer I put them to the camera, the more similar they look. But those two are my favorites by Colourpop. Of course the formula is drying, but when I use my liquid lipstick I am ready for it to be drying. That's not a problem for me. I try to use lip balm while I'm doing my makeup before I apply my lipstick, so the lips can get a bit of hydration and be prepped. Returning to Shop Missy, I would like to talk about this AOA Studio Wonder Matte Liquid Lipstick in Faded. This is a very dead girl nude, top nude, yeah, very taupe color, not similar at all to Colourpop. Shop Missy AOA Studio liquid lipsticks are also drying. They can highlight a bit the little lines in your lips, but I love the colors, I love the formula, I love the scent. They're also long wearing and they're matte. They do not budge, they don't transfer, nothing happens to them. That's what I like in liquid lipstick. I'd rather have it matte and a bit drying than have it transfer and not be long wearing like the ultra settings by them, which a lot of people love. I also like ultra satins, but I know that I can't count on them in some important moments, or basically when I have a busy day. That's what I think. Then I have a sorry for running out of the frame. I have a lipstick by MAC. It's their satin finish, limited edition, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't think it's limited edition, actually. I think I lied. Yeah, it's Viva Glam 2. It's not Viva Glam, which they do in collaborations with Nicki Minaj or Sia, or I don't know who else they did them with. This is just the Viva Glam line, no collabs. Viva Glam 2, it's like a pinkish subtle nude. I love nudes, of course. This is a very comfortable satin lipstick. It's not long wearing. It is kind of moisturizing. It smells good, like MAC lipstick would usually do. I really like it. I don't have a lot of MAC products. I don't have a lot of middle range or high-end products in general. So I really like this. This was a gift for my birthday from my friend, and the formula is amazing, the color is amazing. It was one of my first needs, and I fell in love with needs when I tried this. Then I will talk about this lip liner from Shop Missy from the brand LA Colors. As you know, on Shop Missy they have several colors present. This is in the color Cappuccino. It's also a beautiful nude, like a poopy, not mustardy, but a poopy brown nude. It's a lighter brown. Looks beautiful on my lips. Just love nudes. Lately I don't wear much nudes, surprisingly. I try to pan my lipstick, which is a cool tone pink. I wear lip glosses because it's winter and I don't want my lips to crack. Yeah. One more lipstick. Those are all my all-time favorite lipsticks. I would like to remind you, this is a Suntae Long Lasting Matte lipstick from Shop Missy. I've used it so much that the letters came off. Sorry. I think this is in the shade 03. I have a backup of this. I have used this a lot. This is a peachy nude, not a brown nude, so it's a bit more different from the others that I have. It also dries down matte, it doesn't transfer, doesn't budge. Long wearing, looks beautiful on the skin. But what I don't like about this, sometimes if you have this applied, like a couple years after you want to drink some water, like a glass of water, I would find some crumbles, dry crumbles of this lipstick inside my glass. That's weird, but I love the formula, I love the color, I love the price. Perfect for a broke bitch like me. Last lipstick that I have is from a Russian brand, Stalery. Yes, this is a bullet lipstick in the shade 28. In Russian it's called Ягодное желе, like berry jelly. This is the color. Unfortunately the lipstick melted a bit because it's too creamy, too satin of a formula. The color is like a muted berry nude, if that's even a thing. It's moisturizing, looks beautiful on the lips. In general, I do prefer matte liquid lipsticks though, as opposed to satin bullet lipsticks. And you can see how this doesn't budge. This eyeshadow, or does it? Oh, it did a bit. but still the majority stayed on, and I still love it. The final product that I would like to talk about is something I mentioned in the last video about makeup favorites from the same brand and other stores. This is my all-time favorite perfume, body spray, all-time favorite scent. It's called Mediterranean Body Mist. It smells divinely of citrus and something fresh of tangerines and oranges, and it's sweet. I just love it. I've used it a lot. I have a backup. I really like the brand and their body mists. I would be curious to try the makeup, but that brand is not present in my country. I bought it in other countries like Sweden and Finland. Yeah, but those were all my Holy Grail makeup favorites. Thank you very much for watching. So I hope to see you in more videos. So bye bye, friends. So these are the lip swatches, so you can maybe see the colors in person and how they compare to each other. The top swatches LA Colors lip liner in Cappuccino. Then this is the Peachy Nude Santé liquid lipstick that I talked about. Then the third from the top is Colourpop Aquarius. It's already pretty much drying down, so it's how it looks on your lips as opposed to when it's still wet. And below that, that's Colourpop Times Square. They are a bit similar, but there is a difference, as you can see in the undertones. Damn undertones. Then this grayish color is a Studio Faded. Now that I look at it, it looks a bit like Crime Cashmere, but I don't know for sure because I just seems like so. Below that there is a MAC Satin lipstick in Viva Glam 2, and the last one, on the bottom, is Stellary lipstick in this muted berry color.